You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And your first article focuses upon NATO, which stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization. It is a military alliance which was founded in 1949 with signing of Washington Treaty. It is a group of 32 countries from Europe and North America that exist to protect the people and territory of its members. It is founded on the principle of collective defense, meaning if one NATO ally is attacked, then all NATO allies are attacked. Talking about the mandate of NATO, it promotes democratic values and is committed to the peaceful resolution of disputes. However, if diplomatic efforts fail, NATO has the military capacity to undertake crisis prevention and management operations alone or in cooperation with other countries and international organizations. At present, it is engaged in operations and missions around the world, managing often complex environments across all domains. As Russia's war of aggression in its third year, NATO remains steadfast in support to Ukraine. Now, recently, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs extended the deadline for the Smart Cities mission till March 2025, allowing cities to complete ongoing projects. Talking about the Smart Cities mission, it was launched in 2015 with the objective to promote cities that provide core infrastructure, clean and sustainable environment, and give a decent quality of life to their citizens through application of smart solutions. And as of July 3rd, 100 cities have been completed more than 7,000 projects, which is around 90% of total projects. Now, recently, government has reconstituted 8 cabinet committees with the Prime Ministers heading 6 of them. The Cabinet Committee on Appointments has 2 members, which includes Prime Minister and Union Home Minister, and it oversees various high-level appointments. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs will be headed by Prime Minister. It is responsible for taking decisions on allocations and disbursement. Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs, which recommends calling of the parliamentary sessions, will be headed by the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs will be largest among all committees with 14 members, including Prime Minister as chairman. And Cabinet Committee on Security will be chaired by Prime Minister, and its members will be Home Minister, Defense Minister, Finance Minister, and External Affairs Minister. Now, recently, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has constituted a committee to frame rules for oath taking and affirmation of MPs so that any deviation can be punished, because there were several instances of members raising slogan while taking oath as MPs. And do you know, friends, oath or affirmation is a constitutional process and it is mentioned in the third schedule of the Constitution. Now, 46th session of the UNESCO World Heritage Committee is being hosted by India in New Delhi. Talking about World Heritage Committee, it has representatives from 21 state parties to the World Heritage Convention elected by General Assembly. Current members of the committee are Argentina, Belgium, Bulgaria, Greece, India, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Lebanon, Mexico, Qatar, Republic of Korea, Rwanda, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Senegal, Turkey, Ukraine, Vietnam, and Zambia. Talking about the mandate of World Heritage Committee, it is responsible for implementation of the World Heritage Convention. It also allocates financial assistance from the World Heritage Fund and has final say on whether a state is inscribed on the World Heritage List. Talking about its historical background, it was established under the Convention concerning the protection of world cultural and natural heritage adopted by General Conference of UNESCO in 1972. And do you know, friends, there are 42 UNESCO World Heritage sites in India. Next article talks about asteroid Apophis, and it is in the news because ISRO is working to study the asteroid Apophis when it is 32,000 km away from Earth in 2029 in order to prepare for planetary defense efforts to prevent the asteroid from crashing into Earth. It could involve putting an instrument on Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, European Space Agency, and NASA Joint Apophis Asteroid Mission. Talking about Apophis, it is a near-Earth object estimated to about 1100 feet across. When it was discovered in 2004, it was identified as one of the most hazardous asteroids that could impact Earth. Next article talks about Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, and it is in the news because its 6th meeting was held in New Delhi. Talking about Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, it is a multi-stakeholder initiative which aims to bridge the gap between theory and practice on artificial intelligence by supporting cutting-edge research and applied activities on AI-related priorities. India is a founding member of this partnership and it joined this initiative in June 2020. Next article focuses upon Technology Development Fund Scheme, which is a flagship program of Ministry of Defense, and it is executed by the Defense Research and Development Organization under the Make in India initiative. Now, this scheme is encouraging the participation of public or private industries, especially startups and MSMEs, to create an ecosystem which is aimed at enhancing capabilities in cutting-edge technologies and promoting Atmanirbharta in defense. Next article talks about joint military exercise Nomadic Elephant, and it is in the news because 16th edition of India-Mongolia joint military exercise Nomadic Elephant commenced recently in Meghalaya. Talking about exercise Nomadic Elephant, it is an annual training event conducted alternatively in India and Mongolia. Last edition was conducted in Mongolia in July 2023. This exercise will enable both sides to share their best practices in tactics, techniques, and procedure of conducting joint operations. Next article focuses upon Zika virus, and it is in the news because recently Union Health Ministry issued advisory to states in a view of Zika virus cases from Maharashtra. Talking about Zika virus, it is transmitted primarily by Aedes mosquitoes, which bite mostly during the day. It is a non-fatal disease. It was first identified in Uganda in 1947 in rhesus monkeys, and India reported first Zika case from Gujarat state in 2016. Now, recently India participated in the 86th session of the Executive Committee of Codex Alimentarius Commission, which is an international body established by Food and Agriculture Organization and World Health Organization, and it aims to protect consumer health and promote fair practices in food trade. India is also a member of this commission. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.